Back at it again, and we've got to talk about an issue in the Republican Party that needs to be addressed ASAP. Like, share, comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button if you are new. And let's dive in.
Let's speak the truth. I mean, since Ronna McDaniel took over as chairwoman of the RNC in 2017, we have lost 2018, 2020, 2022, no red wave that never came. We got trounced last night in 2023. And I think that we have to have accountability in our party. For that matter, Ron, if you want to come on stage tonight, you want to look the GOP voters in the eye and tell them you resign, I will yield my time to you. And frankly, look.
Yeah. Ronna, whose uncle is Romney. It's about time that people start getting called out for this crap, man. It is. It really is. Because I'm sick of losing. I'm sick of watching us lose when we should not be losing. So shout out to Vivek for making that statement on stage in front of a live crowd on live TV. Shout out to Vivek. And he stood on business. Yeah, I said business. He stood on business. Because check out this clip. After the debate was over, he allegedly walked up to Ronna.
Looks like he's speaking now to Ronna McDaniel. Can't make her out exactly, but it looks like they may be having the exchange. Look, this was a big debate. Vivek came out here. He attacked the moderators. He attacked the media. He attacked the RNC for setting up this debate the way it was. And for a lot of the debate, he was on the attack. It was Vivek first, the rest of the room. When we look at the rest of the candidates and who received a lot of that incoming, we start with Nikki Haley. It then goes to Governor Ron DeSantis, who was center stage, of course, the hometown hero, if you will, in his state of Florida. And then Vivek in third place, getting other attacks as well. But he clearly...
Vivek stood on business. He said, I said what I said and I meant what I said, okay? Okay, so we got to talk about Ronna. We got an article here. RNC chair Ronna McDaniel faces backlash after GOP loses once again. Let's read this. What exactly does Ronna McDaniel do besides lose? The only thing she should do is resign, effective immediately. Republicans keep giving Ronna McDaniel a promotion. They keep moving her on. They keep hiring her for another season. Solomon said a lot of people saw this train wreck coming 2 days ago. They could see the early voting totals weren't where they needed to be. They were worried about get out the vote. They were getting killed in the messaging. They keep keeping Ronna McDaniel despite all of the problems that are there. Sheesh, man. And then, even if you want to move on from that, you got one poll here. Should Ronna McDaniel step down as RNC chair? 97% of people said yes. Look at how many people participated. Now, yes, 5,100 people. I get it. It's this number of people in the grand scheme of things. But it's just like any other poll that we see online, right? Any other presidential poll that we see online. As a matter of fact, most other polls have a lot less participants than that. I believe most other polls probably average 1,500 people. This is 5,000 people. 97% say she needs to go. Bro, everybody trending. Republicans calling for Ronna McDaniel, the RNC chair, to resign following election. Resign is now trending on X. When you underperform in 2018, 2020, 2022, and 2023, but your uncle is a U.S. senator, so you get to keep your job. She actually looks different there. That's interesting. Does anyone else think GOP chairwoman Ronna McDaniel is intentionally destroying the Republican Party? I had this thought when she announced, I don't know if you guys know, but she announced that she will be retiring after the 2024 election. Yeah. And it's interesting that question was posed, because I remember when I first heard about it, because like I said, I'm still new to politics. I admit that. I make no secret about that, right? You guys know. So I didn't really know who Ronna McDaniel was. I mean, I still don't really know exactly who she is. You know what I mean? It's not like I've done like a bunch of research on the chick. I just know she's a loser, right? She's been losing elections since she got the job. But when she announced that, it's like, that's interesting. Right after 2024? Why 24? You lost this last election. Why not now? Why 24? Is it because you plan on sabotaging and getting out of Dodge before people realize what actually happened? Is that why? You know, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Is she intentionally sabotaging the Republican Party? I do believe she is establishment. She's not MAGA. She ain't conservative. I do believe she is establishment, in my humble opinion. So that may be true, because I do kind of believe that the establishment is willing to sink the ship and get on board with Democrats. I do believe that. I do. Maybe I'm crazy. Y'all let me know. Charlie Kirk, tonight, Ronna said, Vivek, you won't get a cent from us. Ronna publicly broke a sacred RNC rule, not getting involved in primaries. She must immediately resign. The 168 must act. What are y'all thinking? I have read thousands of comments and analyses about what happened in yesterday's elections, and there is one common theme I keep seeing. Well, there's two. Abortion, and Ronna McDaniel needs to resign now. I mean, it's everywhere. Top choices. Who do you guys think should be the top choice? We got Hermeet Dillon, Scott Pressler, and Carolyn Wren. I don't know who Carolyn is. I know who the other two are. I'm not familiar with Carolyn. I need to look up Carolyn after this video. That's for sure. Find out who she is. But who do you guys think should replace Miss Ronna? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you agree with this list here? Dillon, Pressler, or Wren? Do you think those are good choices, bad choices? Talk to me. Do you think there should be some other choices? Let me know in the comment section, please. Because clearly we have a problem. That's obvious. Anybody with half of a brain cell can see that Republicans have an issue. One of those big issues is abortion. I talked about that in the previous video. Go check it out. Another is the establishment, all of the establishment. And I believe Ronna is part of the establishment. She is a problem, in my humble opinion, and obviously everybody else's too. Because literally it was trending. Resign was trending. Resign. Trending for Ronna to resign. Now, because it is trending and because it's all of the, conservative Republicans that want Ronna to resign, we all know she's not going to, right? Anybody can see that from a mile away. She's not resigning. I'm telling you that now. Don't get your hopes up. Okay, don't get all key and laughing and giggling. Like, no, she's not resigning. I'm telling you that now. It's not happening, in my humble opinion, simply because it's all of the conservatives in MAGA that want her to resign. The establishment has probably already called her, gotten in her ear, sent her all types of emails, like, do not give in to the conservative movement. Don't do it. Do not resign. I guarantee you that's all. I can't guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure that happened already. I'm pretty sure. I feel like it doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. They already did. They did it with the whole Speaker of the House race. They literally were not voting for Jim Jordan because MAGA wanted Jim Jordan. Yes, you guys remember the videos. I showed them to you. That was one of the reasons why they literally were voting no for Jim Jordan. So you think they're not going to do it now with Ronna? They're absolutely doing it. Absolutely doing it. Yeah, Ronna, don't give in to the MAGA Republicans. We aren't going to give in to those extremists. I'm telling you, the establishment is scared. The establishment is scared, and they know that they are on the way out, and they're going to kick, scream, and claw the whole way out the door. And we're going to need people like Matt Gaetz, Byron Donalds, and the others to stand up and keep pushing back against them. So, big shout out to Matt Gaetz. Big shout out. Love what Matt Gaetz has done and is continuing to do. Absolutely love it. It needs to be done. We need to push out. See, if Republicans got rid of the whole establishment, the entire establishment, and we actually had people like Matt Gaetz, like Byron Donalds, like Jim Jordan, like Trump, if the entire Republican Party was like that, we would never lose for a multitude of reasons. One, because The policies would just be too darn good, right? And two, even in situations where we were kind of, back against the wall, we would be strategic enough to move out of that the same way that Democrats do. I get so sick and tired of watching Democrats be so strategic about stuff and then watch Republicans just like flounder like a fish out of water, just flop. Just absolutely flop like a darn fish out of water. While Democrats are like moving strategic, moving straight strategic, all strategy. They're all in alignment. Everybody has the message. Everybody gets the word. Everybody has the messaging. Everybody repeats the same line in unison. They might word it a little differently here and there, but then they come back to the same line. Threat to democracy, right? We've seen it. Strategic. Strategy. We watch it, bro. I guess, I'm sure y'all have noticed it too. And I hate admitting this, but they move with strategy. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it because their policies are garbage, absolutely trash. But because they move with strategy, they're able to navigate it. Republicans don't move with any strategy. But if we had an entire Republican Party that was like the people that I mentioned, oh, man, it would get ugly. We'd never lose. We would never lose. Ever. Yeah, I said that. Ever. I believe that. We would never lose. We'd be way too strategic, and our policies would be way too darn good. Way too common sense. Come on now. But as always, hey, y'all let me know. Do we need to push Ronna out? Ronna out? Is it her fault? I think in part it is, right? I think the abortion issue is also a major, major issue. I would say it's a 70-30 kind of thing between the two of them. 70% abortion, 30% Ronna, in my humble opinion. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.